Raided that building.
Where? And Anzio?
And, oh, that was such a true love. That was such a love story. They loved each other so. And then she got married to that creep.
Oh,
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh,
you ever hear from Jane Ashton?
No, what the hell was his name?
You remember her?
Yeah.
You ever hear from Jane Ashton?
I know who that was her last husband.
Yeah, but you know, they got a divorce, and he died about 3 weeks later, 3 months later.
Yeah.
But you see, he was a gambler, a terrible gambler.
Who's this?
Zeke.
Vivian's husband. What was his name? Zeef. Can't think of his first name.
I can't remember.
Nathan will
For a
know.
wedding, I think.
He was a milkman, wasn't he, or something?
No.
I don't know what he was.
He
Sold
Yeah.
Wonder Bread or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was, what's it called?
His family.
I know his family. Kathy Zeke and the son. He was
Michael.
Michael. He's nice. I think he's gay or something, but.
And so was Kathy.
But Michael went to UConn. He was always like a likable kid. Michael's a guy, very nice.
They're so good
No,
to Vivian.
it's a car doll.
That Kathy
Four-door
is
car.
so good to me. I don't know what she'd do without her
There's a
because
wait
she
list
can't
for
see. She can't drive anymore.
Oh, you're right.
Wait a
You know
minute.
what I'm talking about.
And then
The
Joni
doctor
just got her
makes it a price
CPA. That's her
Joni
oldest
did?
daughter.
Yeah, I know Joni.
She got her CPA. But wait a minute, I was telling you something about.
You know what I'm talking about? You know,
Yeah. And I
like a bread truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when she died,
Vivian's
she willed
husband.
these books to my aunt.
How was his name?
The original.
Oh my God.
She went to
not
go-
Robert, is it? I
Bob
can't believe
Zeef,
it. I can't remember.
maybe it is Bob. I don't know. She went to get money. He cleaned out the bank account, gambling. They used to send him
47
plane tickets to come because they had a patsy. Then she calls me up. She was going to take the diamond out of her ring. It was in the vault and give it to Kathy to make a thing. She brings it to the jeweler
as a writer, but
and he says to her, "It's a CZ. It's not a diamond."
oh no, you're kidding.
Which is season.
So she says, "Oh, that last jeweler must have switched diamonds." I says, "That isn't likely. They don't do that anymore." I says, "I'll tell you what happened. Your husband took it and pawned it so he could gamble." And she agreed with me. He,
Ooh, look at that tushy.
Oh.
See you in a while.
Oh. Hi, hon. It's good to see you.
let me see your pajamas.
Yeah. Bye.
Find that picture of me.
Oh, I'll see you.
Those are pretty.
We'll get up in the morning so we can say goodbye. You're not leaving till
I'm sure I'll be up. Yeah.
7:30 down. Maybe earlier on.
I'll come with
Give me a kiss.
Did you finish your homework?
I'm getting ready to read right now.
You're not giving me a kiss?
I'll hold it.
I have a cold.
No, she didn't know either.
What do you mean my father stayed at people's houses in the war? He said?
Yeah, they would invite him. You know, years ago, during the war, they would invite you for holidays or for whatever. They would invite the soldiers. Like this, we had Fort Jackson here.
Right.
Of course, I wasn't here then, but
Translated.
that's how most of the girls here, the girls that lived here, married soldiers, the Jewish boys, because they used to invite them for holidays or for whatever to have dinner. You know, they would do things like that. So your father had. They went crazy over him. He kept in touch with them for a while, and but we were so worried about him going overseas. But he never went. He never had to go. He kept changing from Missouri to someplace else to someplace else.
Yeah, he always talks fondly of the Army.
Yeah.
He met a lot of nice people, I guess.
He did.
He always talks like.
They were so
Did you ever
good
tell
to
the
him.
Fort Jackson?
No,
I don't know. I thought he was somewhere in South Carolina.
no, he was mostly out west.
Fort Drum, I think he said.
Which one came? He was at Fort Jackson. He came to the house, had a little MG, washed his car a couple of times. Who was that?
Oh, what?
There was a guy at Fort Jackson. Was a friend of one of your cousins or something, or a cousin. He was at Fort Jackson. He came to the house and washed his car. He had a little sports car. He was at Fort Jackson. You remember?
No. You know, Richard Belzer,
Yeah.
that in that.
He's on homicide, Law and Order homicide.
Well,
edition.
his sister was one of my best friends.
Oh,
His
is that
mother,
right?
rather. His mother was one of my best friends, and his father was also a very good friend. She wrote to me to tell me that he's coming here. There were 5 sisters. I used to love to go to their house to sleep there.
Where do they live?
In Bridgeport.
Oh, Bridgeport.
They had which was unusual. They had a beautiful one family. They not a 3 family like I lived in, and they had 5 girls. So it was so much fun to sleep over there.
5 girls.
Yeah, and
That's something Gary would say, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's
He likes a girl on Law and Order. You know who I like? I like the detective. You know the detective, the older gentleman.
Oh, the guy on the show?
Yeah,
the older guy. Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, he is good. I don't know.
The old guy.
I don't know the names.
He's a detective. He's been on the show forever.
I think the prosecutor.
Oh, you mean detective? You saw him in the city.
He always says a wise
Oh,
crack
yeah,
and
someone in
stuff.
the city.
Yeah, I think the prosecutor's wonderful.
Oh, him, Sam
He's
Worthington.
good. Yeah,
We saw him in a play in Danbury. Cam walked right over to him and
Shook his hand.
shook
Told
his
him I'd like
hand.
Law and Order.
We saw him and Mia
How
Farrow
long
in Love
ago?
Letters
How long ago?
a year or 2 ago.
Really?
Yeah. He was in a little play, right? And
you
just
ever
the 2
like
people, Mia Farrow and him. It was
he was
great.
never real good looking.
I wouldn't have
He's
missed that.
handsome. He's a pretty handsome guy.
Nice guy, but not real good looking.
Who's that? Who's that?
Sam Waterston.
I think he's
I
good.
think he's
Yeah, he's a good actor,
a
but
sharp-looking guy, I think.
Yeah, I
but
think
he's not like the love interest or anything.
he looks better now, I think.
They did, yeah.
Well, who do you like in there? Angie, what's her name? Harmon?
Yeah.
I liked her, but she's not on the show anymore. There's a new blonde on there. She's cute.
I thought the tall girl was good with a good, strong voice.
Yeah, she was good. I
That
liked her
comes on
too.
set on USA or TNT
She's
here.
a
7,
model
8,
like.
8 to 9. Yeah.
I really don't watch it too much.
Yeah.
And that Richard Belzer, I don't think he ever had children.
He had his
about
own
3
show or
wives.
something for a while, didn't he?
No. He comes on some of the
What,
shows.
girl's brother? Or no? You said the 5 girls, and then
Were
No.
they Belzers? Is that his real name?
No. Belzer was, his father was a dentist, Charlie Belzer, but Frances married him, which was unusual, in the town. Because I was friends with Charlie Belzer's sister, too. And then Frances and me, we had 10 girls. We had a club called the Cosmopolitans. And we used to have dances and everything. And, we had such a good time. The girls, we were all so friendly. And Sylvia, she moved to Cleveland when Mickey lived in Cleveland, Shaker Heights. Mickey
Shaker
moved there
Heights.
too, and they were friends because Sylvia was from Bridgeport. And then he called me a couple of years ago. She died. She had cancer. But we always remembered each other on birthdays and anniversaries. Her birthday was December 18th, and her anniversary was February 22nd. So he must have had the book because he sent me, like for my birthday and for the anniversary, he sent cards. And I haven't heard from him lately, and I know he's dead. I just don't want to find out. Because he had a bad heart. He was so good looking.
and what was Mookie doing in Cleveland?
Mickey.
Mickey. Phil Asteen's wife.
She lived in Shaker Heights.
Was he in Israel?
Jeff was asking about Jane.
Jane Asteen?
When's the last time you
Gail
saw her?
told me that she
Not
just heard
forever.
from her.
I don't know.
She used to be real big.
Yeah,
She is real big.
I haven't seen
And
her.
she has a daughter, Micah, who graduated from college already.
And where's Dougie? Is Dougie practicing law or something?
No, he's a doctor. No, he's not a chiropractor.
D.O. That's what he is.
He's a what?
The osteopath.
Osteopathic doctor.
He's
What's
in
that?
Massachusetts. It's more homeopathic,
Speaking.
He came, your father and
Good
mother,
medicine,
like alternative.
Like.
who's,
like a naturopath.
I think it was Allie's,
They use the body to heal itself.
it was either Allie or
How do you do
Jordan.
that? I mean, what do you do?
Well, they probably prescribe herbs and.
Herbs and.
And you know what he treats?
Yeah, it's
Wait a minute, he treats alcoholics and
Oh,
things like that. Because he's been at your parents' house. He was
He was
in the
with
hospital.
Ashlar.
He was in the hospital
Newtown,
near
but that
you.
closed up. Yeah, he was there. Remember, I was starting to deliver meds. up
Anyway,
there, and
he
it
came
fell
to
through
see.
after.
He came to see me we stayed at the Ethan Allen, I think, for Allie's, for both.
Oh yeah.
And he came, and your parents were there, the four of us, and he came and met us in the restaurant.
Who's this, Dougie?
Dougie.
He have a big old beard.
And and he has no hair either. He shaves his head. And he cried like a baby, and I cried. That's just, he's my godson, you know.
Oh, he cried when he saw you, you mean? Just from happiness.
Thought he was having a nightmare. Huh?
He has beautiful daughters.
That's what I tell Eve.
One is a dancer. She goes to,
nightmare.
all summer she's at this dancing school in Florida, I think. They're lovely looking girls. His wife is humongous. She's humongous.
I mean, she eats 2 cheesecakes in each city.
She used to bake cakes. She used to bake them.
Bake them to eat them.
No, she used to sell them, but she evidently had batter left over.
Do you prescribe a lot of diet pills?
I never
Not
met her
much.
in person.
A little
I
bit.
never met her in person.
Over the counter is bad news, isn't it?
Some of them.
But if it has ephedrine in it,
Yeah, bad
ephedrine.
news.
I don't even stock that stuff. They ask me, I tell them the truth. They usually just buy it. They don't ask. They ask, I say I don't believe in them.
What does it do? I've never taken a diet pill in my life.
Some of the ones with ephedrine, and they used to have this other drug in it, like Sudafed, phenylpropanolamine.
Yeah, what
that
did
they
it
don't
do?
have on
What
the
was
counter.
it when the baseball player
It makes you,
died?
it's supposed to, ephedra. He had ephedrine in the system.
I saw
It's supposed to increase your heart rate.
I saw it on ticket
Oh, that's all I
That's
would
what that
need.
I saw on ticket
That's all I would need
the
would
other night.
be-
That's what
I
caused-
have that-
That's what caused him to die.
Right.
Combination. It was
And it also causes people to,
dehydrated.
they get heat prostration from it.
What?
You don't sweat properly.
Well, that was stupid on his part.
When my heart was beating before I started taking that pace around, 150
You
times a
don't think it'd be
minute.
the one.
Sure.
That's all I would have to do is take ephedrine. I'd be dead.
Oh,
Now,
no,
what did Mark McGuire used to take?
Oh, I know.
anabolic steroids. I don't know, dihydro. I forgot which drug he took. And over the
Who's
counter.
that?
Something from GNC.
Who's Mark McGuire?
I forgot what it
He's the one
was.
that did all the, he got the home runs. He beat,
Yeah.
He beat.
Oh, is his name Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark McGuire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gans.
He had baseball, played for Oakland and St. Louis.
Yeah.
Is he the one whose little boy jumped on his arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cute.
I like the man.
He was divorced.
I
Yeah.
had they got a good manager, St. Louis.
Yeah.
What's his name? Russo?
Oh, Tony Russo.
Tony
Yeah.
Russo.
He's good.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Any other questions about olden days?
the olden days.
Janie and Michael see each other. They both go to flea markets to sell jewelry and stuff.
Janie.
Michael Zeef,
Oh.
Janie Astian. That's
Where does Michael Zeef live? I thought he was in Florida.
I think he is in Florida.
I haven't seen him
Not
in
all
years.
the way down.
I used to see him at UConn once in a while. I'd run into him.
You know, he came to stay. He came through one time. He stayed at Ian's apartment. Ian had an apartment just before he was married. And Ian says to me the next day, Mama, he's gay. He was gay. We didn't know it. He says he's
Did he
gay.
come knocking on his door or something? Right?
No. He's such a nice kid. He really
He's
is
a
a
nice
good
guy.
kid. He's a nice
He was
guy.
always a nice
Who is
guy.
this?
Michael Z, Vivian's son.
Even with that creepy
They're-
father.
Bob. I think his name
You're
was
right.
Bob
It
Z.
is Bob.
Which one used to come from?
I remember him.
Tess?
So Bob is the one that had the
He's the
kids
second.
with Vivian.
That's right.
Did you have
the
any
first-
kids, Vivian, with her first?
I remember Aunt Tess.
No.
You remember when you heard you remember when that
Yes.
when you heard the news that he
I have
died
a
there?
picture of
But she didn't
Tess
have any hair.
Oh, I remember a
Allie
picture of it.
putting on makeup on her.
She didn't have
Oh,
any hair,
yeah.
did she?
Who? Tess? Here,
wore
she
a
wore a
wig.
wig. They all wear wigs.
I really
well,
liked her.
Listen,
She
I
was-
remember we
she was
were
nice.
on, what street did they live on? Eaton
Who,
Street?
Tess?
The three,
Well, they lived on Chestnut. After Chestnut, they lived on
no,
Eaton.
we lived on Chestnut.
Yeah. My father
But-
said they moved to Eaton after that.
Well, they lived downstairs from Uncle Lizzie.
Yeah.
Tante Annie and Tante
He had
Fanny.
that big old
And Tante
razor.
Rosie.
Remember
Wait a
that
minute.
razor?
So, the
Wow.
three of them,
Mama, should we remember that razor? Uncle Lizzie used to shave that big old straight edge.
but the three of them were walking in the driveway,
I
and
remember
Mookie
that
and I
big
were
old-
in their house, and she looks out the window and she says, "Here come the three wigs." The three of them wore wigs, gray
Oh.
wigs, you know, Tante Annie, Tante Fanny, and Tante Rosie. Mookie says, here come the 3 wigs. Oh, God.
I remember the Tantas. They came to our wedding.
Yeah,
Auntie Annie went to the nursing home. She was home to see them.
right.
Yeah, Tante Fanny.
We used to go visit them.
You know, they lived, Tante Annie, I think, was 95 or 6.
They lived a long life.
And Tante Fanny, too.
I used to like going over there.
Tante Rosie was
That
up
was
there
neat.
in her 90s.
We went to visit them
I
at
think Uncle
Ian.
Lizzie was 83.
Yeah, big old razor. He's diabetic too. He took insulin. Remember that too. We used to watch him do it.
He didn't have a hair on his
Well,
body.
when did you see him? Did
Oh,
they come
yeah.
here to visit?
Yeah, they came here. Or we went. They had that.
They took care of you.
No teeth.
Huh?
No teeth.
No teeth.
Oh, he used to-
had beautiful teeth.
They used to roll around in his mouth, I thought. Were those his teeth?
No, he had beautiful teeth.
Well,
His own teeth.
Now, he was Ida's brother, right?
And Fanny and Annie's brother.
Yeah.
They were 3 girls and 1 boy.
And your father didn't have any brothers?
He did, but I never knew him.
And he wasn't close to them?
He was the youngest. My father was the youngest. And they lived in Toledo, Ohio.
Who did?
His brother
Ah,
with his family.
right.
And they had,
So there's a whole side of Ginsburg somewhere out there that we don't have any idea who they are.
it's not, you can have
Not
one
too
in
many
town
alive.
like that smart
and there,
girl.
and then we had cousins that he was friendly with in Brooklyn.
Huh.
Willie Ginsburg, Leo Ginsburg
Oh, my
was his
father
son.
mentions him once in a while.
Well, your father got in touch with him
Yeah.
in Florida. And we went to the Diplomat. We were going to a jewelry show, so we invited them to come to lunch.
Miss Pete Carroll.
Never heard from them.
Huh.
They came to lunch. We had lunch. Leo, well, we used to go when we
And
were
who was
little.
Leo? He was a cousin of Jacob? Not a brother.
He was a cousin. His father was Willie. He was a barber.
Willie.
And we used to go
White
visit
guy?
your father and me when we were little and in Brooklyn.
The Willie White
Willie
guy.
Ginsburg.
So he had brothers
William-
out in Toledo.
Different
And
name.
He had a brother out in
what
Toledo.
was his name, you know?
And
Zelig.
Charleston's Ruth
Zelig?
Greenberg.
Zelig or something like that.
Zelig.
He also had a brother in Louisville, Kentucky, but he never had children. They came to visit
What was
too.
his name?
Can't remember.
You don't say that too often, do you, Mother?
He was the oldest,
Huh?
but
Funny.
my mother did not like his wife, Zelig's wife. I can't. Bertha. Her name was Bertha,
Bertha Buzz.
and Bertha was a real sex pot. You never knew Abe Epstein. That was one of the brothers of Jack and Tante Rosie's brother. He
Yeah.
wasn't married. And my mother claims that she was in bed sleeping, and those two were in bed in the same room. So he says, Ida's over there. So she says, don't worry about it. She said to him, Ida's over there. He says, don't worry about it. She's sleeping.
That was Abe.
That's Zelig's wife? Bertha.
Yeah, she
Who
was.
Zelig was the brother of Jacob, my father's father. Who nobody,
And
they
she
don't
was
talk
a
about.
real sex pot.
This was back in the 20s probably, right? Huh.
Well, Abe wasn't married, and he's got a daughter, Florence. You know Florence, don't you?
Florence.
Her name is. Her husband was a doctor.
Not Yasser.
Yasser.
Oh.
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, Florence Yasser. Your father and mother told me they just saw her at a.
How's she related now? Florence Yasser is who?
Florence Yasser is a cousin.
Yeah.
Her father was my mother's first cousin,
All right.
and so she's a second cousin. And
Where are the girls upstairs playing?
they said that she got a back like me. She was very tall, but she's about my height now, they said.
Huh.
She has a
How
sister,
old is she?
Evelyn.
You ready?
She has a sister, Evelyn.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
wow.
the same. We were bridesmaids for
How old
Ted.
Uncle Phil?
I don't know.
You're how old
Wait a
your dad?
minute.
I don't know.
Listen, we had.
Well, who knows? Pam, do you know?
How
She-
did you check all these years?
Probably, is he 4 years younger
What
than
did
you?
I
Bob?
want to tell you?
I don't know. What?
She,
I never even asked.
Probably young.
wait a minute.
It's not her. He's the baby, right?
He's older than my father.
He's probably 74, 70.
My father's 70? You kidding? Yeah.
How old was he when you got married?
When who got me? How old am I?
Your dad.
I don't know. I don't ask and I don't.
What did I want to tell you?
Oh, they saw Florence.
Oh, she has a sister, Evelyn.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. I understand she's still gorgeous to this day. They used to call her Ming Toy. Evelyn Epstein, but they never said Epstein. They used to say Evelyn Ming Toy or something like that. But she was beautiful. And I remember we both dated the same guy. But she was blonde and she's still gorgeous. She got married,
Like
got
Allie.
divorced, and married a very wealthy man. He left her so much money. And
And you met Nathan in Bridgeport or no?
in Florida.
Train station?
In Florida.
How did that happen?
Well, I was in Florida. I took a month off or whatever, and my mother and Tante Rosie had a condo, an apartment, and I stayed with them. But Mookie came to the Nautilus in Florida.
How's she doing?
She came with Eric. Eric was 10, and I used to go back and forth, go up there and be with them at the Nautilus. And I met Nathan at the bar, I think it was.
In the restaurant, like in the restaurant part of the...
In the bar, in the hotel. He stayed at the Nautilus. He was there at the same hotel. So that night I said to her, oh, I'm just wasting my time. He lives in South Carolina, and I live in Connecticut. When am I ever going to see him? I'm wasting my time. She says, well, he's a nice guy.
Who said that?
Mookie.
Look,
So then
Aunt Look.
Eric was,
Did your mother like him?
Huh?
Your mother like
Oh,
him?
yeah, Nathan, sure. So I remember he came to Columbia, to Bridgeport, and he came for dinner. Tante Fanny was living with my mother then. And they made dinner for him. Couldn't make shrimp because they were kosher. So they made a white fish of some kind with cocktail sauce, for the appetizer. And I remember, I forgot what else they made, but they made it fancy, schmancy, for Nate. And so he got a letter from a girl from Bridgeport, from Columbia. Eric was watching him. Eric saw him tear up the letter and throw it in the wastepaper basket. So when he walked away, Eric went to the
was 10 years old.
He was 10 years old, and he went to the basket and took out and pasted it all together to show me.
Sounds like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
No, and Mookie used to tell
That's funny.
the people on the floor, the elevator operators, to watch out for him because he was in the room and she was downstairs and she was worried about him. So they went in the room once and they said, what are you worried about him for? He's laying in bed reading a book about hearts. He was reading a medical book in the bed at 10 years old. They said, you don't have to worry about him. But that was funny. He took that thing out, pasted it together. So I'll never forget his age. He's going to be 60. Because he was 10 years old when we got married. And
Well, Eric, we've never seen Eric because he's been in Israel, and then he called. Remember he called not that long ago?
Yeah, I used to call my father.
he used to call your father until then he called Judy. He used to call me first. And then I told him, I said, Eric, and that's when Mookie was sick, and he was so worried about the will. And then I told him, Eric, I didn't sleep last night when he called me the next day. I can't take it. I really couldn't. I didn't sleep.
Why he would say
He
things
would
that make you-
upset me. Oh, please. Well, how long can you talk? I would always say, finally I say, I have to go to the bathroom. Which
Well, yeah,
was
talk
true.
non-stop. Yeah.
Which was true. He would talk and talk and talk, and half the time I couldn't even hear.
And he was getting divorced, right, in Israel?
He got a divorce twice. He was divorced twice.
He was in the army too, wasn't
He is in the army. He was just in the army
he? Did he
again.
write you a letter about the army?
Yeah, he wrote to his mother.
Pulling
She
teeth
sent
out of people, or eyes of people, and people getting killed.
the brains in his hands and all. But Marvin says, don't believe it all.
Marvin.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. He's a very unhappy person. He went to Tufts. He graduated. The next day, because they want them to go to Vietnam, and he didn't want to go, so he went to Israel. He got married to, also, you know what she had? She's the head one at the Hadassah in Israel. And this girl in Columbia, Jerry Sue Arnold, they have a home there. They're the wealthiest Jews in the South, the wealthiest, because they had the liquor business and everything. And she went over there, and I told her that I have a cousin, you know, that works for Hadassah. She met her. She couldn't get over her. She's very heavy.
Does she have long black hair or something? Saw a picture of her.
Yeah, they have 2 children.
You have a picture of him at your at the house, don't you?
Of whom?
Eric.
Yeah, I have the picture with Eric and his second wife
Well, that's what
that I
put it.
took out of the frame.
Oh, you keep removing them.
Don't even bother.
Brandon's sitting there right now.
She was a pretty woman, but the kids were mad at him when he married her. She had 5 children. They said, you can't even get along with us.